powerful tool to use in spiritually. It's good for protection and all. Okay, and then I'll be pulling out some cards towards the end. This is the Gilded Tarot deck that I have here. It's also in my description box. All right, Gemini, let's begin. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay. There is a mending here. There's a mending, healing, fixing a broken heart. That's the thing I see here. There's something that has been left open, like a wound that never really healed completely, and it's starting to happen. It's a very powerful shift that is coming through. Something very powerful is coming through as this wound is completely healed to the point that you can't even tell there was a wound. There is something here. It's like, oh, I don't. There's a recognition that you don't want to be. You don't want to be a statistic. Does that make sense? The usual, kind of people who have been through something like a separation of some sort. One of those that never fully can start everything completely new, stepping into this completely new life or whatnot. I hope this resonates. I'm basically picking up on these thoughts that some of you may have, but you're turning away from old habits, old thoughts. I have to say, if you are able to really mend this within yourself, there is a powerful change, and things will start happening very rapidly, Gemini, very rapidly here. From that, there's a certain wish fulfillment here, and I think you'll realize just how much control you have. And things, even though things will move fast, move steadily. There's a really firm stability here that you thought you had, but once you experience this, it's like, oh, this is it. So if you've had something that even maybe you thought was completely done, solved, closed, all of that, there are certain things that could trigger you, that opens up that wound again. So this time around, if there's something that reminds you of a particular thing in the past, that wound doesn't open. It's cleared. It's cleared. And that is the strong direction here that is advising to go to. So, and I do see, I keep seeing a person with glasses here. Maybe you have to wear them sometimes. I don't know if I mentioned that to you before, but it could be just for the very few. Your eating habits, eating healthier. You're stopping a habit. You're really looking after yourself a lot better here. Really kind of taking that a lot more seriously. Again, being more in control of that as well. It's very much in your hands. And there is a special place that you like to go to. I don't know if I mentioned this before. Maybe I don't know. But there is. It's coming. It's getting stronger and coming closer. This special place that you like to go to. It's a place that you can, zone out if you like. You can relax. You can feel youth. It's almost like it's a spiritual place, a spiritual connection that you have. Also, there's something that you're reading or you're having to read. There's a lot of potential there. It could be learning something. There's a lot of potential in you learning this new material that you are reading that could really help advance your career. Also, there are people coming towards you asking for your asking for you, basically, kind of like in demand in that sense, asking for the skills that you can provide. It could be favors or whatnot, but I do see you also having to not allow yourself to be taken advantage of and drawing the line and being like, okay, well, this is how much I charge, kind of thing. That's what I see here, because maybe you've kind of bent over backwards a lot for others, and maybe they haven't done the same for you. So people are going to take you a lot more seriously. They actually, you know what, they always have taken you seriously, but you're just in a stronger position here. Your work is valuable. You're valuable. You have a lot to offer. And there is a relationship I do see here, Gemini, in terms of a relationship. You know, this thing that you are completely clearing from the past to the present. You are holding on to there's a very powerful relationship that is coming through, and if it's not romantic that you're looking for, that's cool. It's another kind of bond that you have. Either way, there's a lot of light with it, and we have here the Chariot from the cards. I'm pulling out cards, and this is the Chariot card, so it is definitely headed in the right direction. You're going for it, you're doing it. It's things that matter to you, and it's like one that lasts for a long time. Three of Cups, the Chariot, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I like this very much. You know, here I'm getting something very bountiful, very, very bountiful. The Chariot, Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. You're on a mission. You won't stop until you see results, and you do see results. You will see those results. The Chariot, you're going ahead. The Three of Cups. You know, there is this really great positive attitude that you're having, that you're creating. There's something you're manifesting very, very well. Perhaps needing to work with other people, but you're creating it. It's coming about, and there is some like an abundance. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, so you are definitely enjoying the relationship you have with work, the relationship you have with money as well. It's clearing up, and there is this kind of a feeling of being proud of yourself that you managed to do this all by yourself, never having to kind of rely too much on anybody. There's this, your soul here speaking to you. You're enjoying this independence. You're flourishing. You're flourishing. Here we have the King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. The King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, well, that absolutely makes sense. With the King of Cups, there is this emotional stability now. The emotional stability and maturity also. There's, you're able to reason really, really well. The Five of Pentacles has been it's been a part of your journey that I see you're wanting to now clear. You don't want to feel like you're neglected or on the outside, or always feel like there's some sort of lack. You are becoming more and more in tune. If you continue this way with the energy of the King of Cups, you can eliminate the Five of Pentacles, that kind of feeling. There is some sorrow. This is exactly the confirmation that perhaps has been continuous, maybe silent, maybe very quiet for some of you, but then there are trigger points. But the King of Cups, with that emotional stability, with that strength, with the independence that you have here, I see you kind of like picking that out. The Hanging Man we have. And yeah, that's because now you're starting to see things clearer, differently. Things are unfolding for you, and we have the Hierophant. Oh, the Hangman and the Hierophant. This is, a new start. This is you now headed in this way that is permanent, that stays this way, focused. A new way of seeing life in a much better, positive light here, and something that's very, very true to you. All that you've learned, all that you've researched. I think I was talking about a book. This is going to really, really help you. Something that you are reading, some material that you have, something that you enjoy. There is, okay, yeah, great. The Six of Swords. You definitely are moving onto this new phase of your life. And it will happen sooner than you think, I believe. And it's great because it's calmer, it's smoother, it's something very soulful. Something speaks to your soul here. And you will do it. You're establishing it. You're also being with the right people, listening to the right advice. There's something very encouraging environment, encouraging people around you. You're making it happen, Gemini. And you could be also going to that destination that makes you feel good. Here also with the Six of Swords. This is wonderful for you, Gemini. Thank you so much, Gemini, for being here. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, I want to thank you so very much for all your amazing support and your donation.